You're allergic to chocolate? Absolutely. Anyway, yep. Let's continue, shall we? I don't know. I don't know what those are.
Fredman Plunker here? Who's this? Is it you? Goose?
Sure.
Plunker, it's Goose.
Okay, sorry. Sorry. That's a lot. Until we beat the game. Until we beat the game. I normally only stream for about 5 hours. I'm now up to hour 7, so however long this takes.
Goose! Where are you? Get your ass here! The party has moved!
Oh, cool. Where's it moved to?
This old lady's house. She's pretty cool, though. Dude, she said we could raid her liquor cabinet if we stayed and protected her. Of course, we're not drinking anymore. We're staying sharp in case that whistling turd turns back up. The old lady might need our help.
Of course, man. Of course. Hey, could you put me on with the old lady? You know, should check if it's cool for me to drop by.
Oh, there's that goose respect we love. I'll grab her now.
Hello? Is this Goose?
Hey, Dr. Sullivan.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
I don't ever like starting a situation with we need to talk, so I just say I'd be jumpy too, because I am jumpy. Got some things set up for tomorrow, at least I know where everything is. I'm not a Halloween person, though. Some people take in stray cats, some people take in frat bros. Oh my goodness, Silver, right?
I can't blame you. I'd be jumpy too.
I'm so sorry this happened to you, Virginia.
I thought I was. I thought...
Easy. We're not calling to talk about earlier. We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No. I don't know that name. What are you asking about this for?
You mentioned that name earlier when you called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Clive's the janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
I want to say all these things at the same time. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome on in. We have evidence. Why so certain? We thought so too. I want to know... Does she think it just because of... No, why are you so serious? I'm interested
Why
now.
are you so certain Clive's the whistling man?
Because all those years ago,
It's okay, Virginia. He's gone. We found evidence to suggest he... well...
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
How? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them. And we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write a false report?
All right. One day, I came into work to find a boy on my slab. And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no. But, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both. You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said, and that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life. I don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand. She needed me.
We understand.
Thank you, Virginia. That was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia. Thank you.
Stay safe, Virginia. So, Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details? Well, we know Sandra was involved in George's death. Do you want to call her?
I do.
Alright, but before we go asking questions, I think we should know what we want to ask. Is that fair?
Yeah, we need to ask her about finding the body. She was the one who discovered it, but something just doesn't add up.
100%. She knows more than she's saying.
I wonder what she's hiding.
We'll hopefully find out soon. Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
Alright, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio. Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
Hello again, Sandra! It's
I
Forrest
like
Nash
Sandra.
of 189.16, The Scream. And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
Oh my. Okay, I don't know how I want to go about this, chat. I really like Sandra. She was the one who was like, if you don't remember, you weren't here earlier. I'll let this play out.
Oh my.
She was the one who we saved by getting her to hotwire her car. So we walked her through it because she had dropped her keys. And like she was like turning something, I think. So she was like, jazz turn. Like she's really funny. And now I'm worried that we're not gonna like her anymore because she was really cool initially, but I think she may have been involved in things if I'm understanding this right. I don't know how I want to approach this question, Chad. Because as Peggy just pointed out, we don't want her to hang up. We do want to get info. So I can't be too pushy. So I'm worried that going right in with why were you targeted is going to like just make her shut down. I don't know if I should play along with that sounds nice. Or I do wonder if be serious is again like too dampening. That's the only word I could think of. I don't the options are kind of concerning. I guess we'll see. I think I might go with that sounds nice and just play into this. Yeah, I don't like the first two more than I dislike the last, so.
Really? Well, that sounds nice. I might just call you back tomorrow then, too.
You got my number. But what about tonight? Is there anything you want to talk about right now?
Remember why we called, Forrest.
Of course. Do you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
I don't like these options. Again, I really dislike when games do this to me. You found the body. Is very straight to the point, at least. Are you keeping secrets seems very accusatory. Don't play games. Again, it just kinda... Yeah, I think... Wishy-washy, accusatory, straight to the point.
Sandra, We know you found George's
We
body.
have the report.
The police report.
I don't know what you mean.
I'm gonna say it's okay.
It's okay, Sandra. We know.
You do? You know about?
Yes. Of course.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river, I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
Sure. I understand.
When the rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. And everything would be okay.
I don't know if I want to outright ask who is he or go of course. Yeah, see, discovering a crime doesn't make you guilty of something, which it makes me think, again, she stumbled across the body, and someone is, again, trying to extort her to keep quiet about that for some reason. Right? I don't know if I want to ask. Is there a way to figure this? I'm really scared if I actually do.
Sandra? Who was he?
He said, if I told everyone I found the kid in the reservoir instead of the river.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I can't do this.
No!
And she's gone. I don't think that could have gone any better. You truly did great, Forrest.
Thank you.
Well, folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please call in.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just this second.
Hello?
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest. I know this is really out of the blue with everything happening tonight. But I wondered if you could send this special birthday message to my uncle.
Sure, why not? Now? Really? No. Dracula? What do y'all think? No? Now, really? Or sure, why not? What if the uncle is what if this is trying to tell us a name? You know? What if this is trying to tell us a name? See, when I first heard it, I thought it was, Ponty's Pizza. If it is, I swear.
You know what? I'd welcome a change of pace. I'd be glad to.
Thank you, Forrest. He's
It
my
is.
Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked this.
Oh, I thought it was pepperoni.
But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my god damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday
I can't hang up on him myself, I don't think, so this is the next best bet.
deals and pony
Ponty.
packages here at Ponty's Pizza. Starting at just...
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us!
Sorry, Forrest. Let's just move on. We've already got another caller on the line.
No, it's just gonna be Ponty again.
This is 189.16 The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller. Caller. Ponty.
Ponty's Pizza
Ponty-
always delivers. Come rain or sleet or whistling man.
Turn it off.
He'll be there.
Ponty's the killer. Kill him. Go get
Forrest?
Ponty next.
Forrest?
We could lose him.
Are
We could kill
you
him.
okay?
We could kill him.
Forrest?
I hope the whistling man gets him with his own pizza slicer.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, Forrest?
Do
Sorry.
it.
Sorry, that was too much.
No,
It's
just do
okay.
it.
It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call, whenever you're ready.
No. No.
Caller waiting, Forrest.
No. No. Where's the song I picked up more recently? Was it Purple?
Hit the button.
No.
Have a caller.
No, I refuse. I don't care. I'm still holding my cup. It's gonna be Ponty. Just run, don't ask questions, just run.
I have a caller waiting.
If we were to go off real life passage of time, it's gotta be like 3 to 4 hours after we were told. So, we heard most recently that it's 3 in the morning. That was what we had heard.
Folks, don't spend your money at Ponty's Pizza. That's
There is fanfic.
all I'm gonna say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Scream. With me, Forrest Nash. Who, may I say, is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Dawn. We played your song, Long Ride Home. Did you hear it? Can you tell us?
Never mind that now. Forrest, I'm calling because I need your help.
You didn't even appreciate that I did your song. You okay?
Are you in danger?
I sure am.
Better
Do
be.
you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
I don't trust you still.
Helping? You didn't exactly help.
Maybe I've been helping more than you know. I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next, after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out.
Oh,
I need you to help me get inside.
I have to go back downstairs and grab that stupid security booklet that I read earlier. Of course, better than me, I would have cursed him out. I would have turned Ponty every which way but loose. Go elsewhere?
Can you go somewhere else?
Home is the safest place I can be.
No,
Please.
with other
Finding
people.
requires an entry code to open. I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the new Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park, but I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
The sound really carries at night. Shit.
Where did they say? That better not be Maxie. Did they say the train station? Because we heard the train. Please roller rink is up there. What I'm concerned about... Right, and I could be sniffing up the wrong tree entirely. What I'm concerned about is they're trying to get in when they shouldn't be. Like, they're not going home. Does that make sense? She's not trying to go home. She's trying to get in. She had the booklet, but she knows there's going to be a code override. Remember Max howling at trains that he likes the train? Yeah. I don't like this.
Is that a neighbor's dog?
Yes, it is. Boy, I wish he'd muzzle that thing and... Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. This night can't get any... This little man. He's coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
Didn't she just say she doesn't have a lot of neighbors? Oh, stab bitch. Yeah, I don't like that. Knows how to act. I have so many questions about this. I'm losing my train of thought. I don't want to help her out. See, here's the thing, though. I'm thinking back to what I read of that manual, and there was a couple of security codes. There's one that bypasses the security so you could open it. There's another one that sets off all the alarms, I think. There's a couple different, like, things you can do, and I'm wondering if I feed her the wrong code. Yeah. I'm glad that we're all kind of on the same track.
What's your neighbor's name?
I don't know my neighbors, remember? Please, I need to get in.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
Starling Security 4000, huh?
That's right. Very newly installed. I need the key code before the Whistling Man gets me.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment.
I'm wondering if I have to go back down or if we could just go back through the footage to grab the codes. Because that's actually kind of interesting if that is an actual option where I didn't have to go back down.
Dead air is a crime, Forrest.
I'm working on it. Yeah, they even sound sus.
Hope you enjoy this one as much as I do. You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something...
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah. Well, tell you what. We have a Starling 4000, or whatever, here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who. But to help someone.
Very sorry, I've just dawned on me. Oh God, I'm an idiot.
So she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments.
It's
and
not.
Somewhere, Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
It's not the Woodside Apartments. It took me a second. It literally did dawn on me. Ricky mentioned that he had a brand new security system installed just yesterday. And she's just like, yeah, it's newly installed. She's not trying to get into the apartment. She's trying to get into the roller rink. I need my cup. I don't think there's anything down there that's going to be scary. Oh, you took the book with you, so you didn't have to go back down? That was Max. Yeah, 100%, because he likes the trains. Yeah. I don't know why. I was like, oh, what a coinky date. She, like, you know, the killer's trying to get into the apartment where Ricky is, but no. You can make all the scary noises you want, game. I don't really care. I don't think there's anyone down here. Yeah, they're not near the train lines. Actually, you could even... They're right here, right? Yeah. Sneaky, sneaky. Are you down here, random? Are you with me?
Starling
Okay.
4000 user manual. Ah, these codes should come in handy.
Ricky did mention having a troubled past. And then I think he mentioned one person specifically who was kind of bad. Watch Ace play. Dawn mentioned security system is exactly how you realized what was happening. I was always a little bit sus of Dawn, but... Yep. That's even worse. You know what, too? I should have triple-checked the play. I think there's a reason why Dawn was specifically being like, I want that song. I still don't like Peggy very much. Why is that so bright? Is that my brightness settings? That's a bit better. Yeah, I'll do a hard save. Why not? Oh, there we go. Okay, so let's take a look here before we... I don't need these on. I can read that just fine. Okay, so important when entering... Okay. I'll turn down the music. Sorry, it's just a little bit distracting. When entering codes and commands, sequential key depressions must be made within 4 to 5 seconds of one another. If 4 to 5 seconds elapse without a key depression, the entry will be aborted and must be repeated from its beginning. Make sure to observe this precaution performing any of the procedures in this manual. If you make a mistake while entering a security code, stop, press the star, and then start over. If you... that's not pound, that's star. If you stop in the middle while entering a code, then immediately start the entry over, and erroneous code might be entered. Introduction: our state-of-the-art security system uses a 6-digit code system. Simply enter the code into the keypad and feel total peace of mind. The Strong Security System 4000 comes with a range of features. The default codes to those features are listed below. Please change these codes immediately if rent unwanted entry. They only just got it set up, so they're not going to be changed. Access code. So the maintenance call. Alarm test warning: this will set off all security measures. Alarm test deactivation and entry. So we want to do 191519, right? We want to set off the alarm. Let Ricky know something's going down. I love mystery crime games, but God, one of the most frustrating things ever is understanding the plot way quicker than the game wants you to, so you have to watch the characters be absolutely clueless and end up making stuff worse. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It's just... I've had that with a couple Ace Attorney cases, and it's like, why? Why? Okay. But cut back.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
Nothing, except the manual.
All right. Well, I'll get Dom back on the line then, Forrest.
What would I have found?
I'll let you take it from here.
Thanks, Peggy.
When you're ready, shut the music off. Line 1, whenever you're ready.
Don, are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16, The Scream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I've been so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
So alarm test is the one we want. Guys ready?
The code is 191519.
Thank you, Forrest. Son of a bitch. Ah!
Is she?
If you do something to Ricky or Max...
Stay out! Nobody disrespects the sanctity of the ring. Don't ever come back here again. I'm calling the cops.
They're not gonna help.
Hello? Is someone there?
Ricky, get back inside and turn on the radio. Whoever that was, she was trying to break into the ring.
She? Forrest, man, you got no idea. That was him. That was the whistling man. The alarm gave me just enough time to get my rifle. I don't like hurting folk, but I can't let anything happen to Maxie. He's my best friend, you know?
Yep.
Listen, man, I'm heading back inside. Gonna barricade that window. My man, thank you. You and Peggy can skate for free whenever you want, forever. That's a done deal.
Thanks, Ricky. Can't wait.
You got it.
No, go
Talk to
make
you
sure
soon.
Maxie's okay.
Okay, Gallows Creek. Here's some music while we process what just happened.
I don't know which one I want to play. Which one? This one was a good one.
So, the whistling man is a woman?
Yeah, I worked out a while ago. I think I played them all because I got an achievement for it. I can check quickly. Oh, wait, this is only going to show ones I've already earned, right? Or ones I haven't earned? Oh, no. Finished the game in under 4 hours? Big spender. Oh my, Rosie. My goodness me. What are we doing? No, we're not banning random. Sorry. I'm at 77 peach points. So funny. What does Big Spender do? Nothing. It's just showing off. It is purely showing off. How many peach points you have. Rosie's just like, bam. My goodness. Animal Crossing, how are you doing? Welcome on in. We're just getting to the end of a very fantastic story mystery game. I think ending, at least. I guess we'll see. Alright. I had my suspicions.
I had my suspicions.
Yeah, sure, Forrest. You just never mentioned it. She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
I knew she wasn't right.
I knew she wasn't right.
Is that right, Sherlock? Why do you think she requested that song?
To get me outside? Although that she would have to have known that Peggy had thrown it out the window, right? Oh, I guess actually she called, asked for it, and then it had been... Then she learned it was thrown out the window, and then she called again to ask for it? Is that what happened? I can't remember. We'll see you later, Affection. Enjoy your rest. Yeah, no, I'm very sus still. She tried to be flirty with us each call. I think she said it. Maybe she didn't. I'm just saying Peggy kept trying to get me out of the booth. She kept showing me. Again and again. There are mannequins downstairs. There are. But we've seen this, like, Peggy moving and stuff, unless that's not what you're implying. Mannequins with glowing eyes. Yes, I remember that. Because it actually was really spooking me. Have you seen her moving recently? I think I saw her doing her, like, checking her nails when we first got in. Now I'm gonna, like, creep. No, she's, like, I can't tell if those are arm joints. Or just her shirt rolled up like mine. Or, like, her shirt's riding up. Enjoy your dinner, Rosie. Manny Quinn. I don't know, chat. I agree the mannequins are weird, though. Maybe Isabel. maybe random, because this is fun. Not know how to animate a human. I do think it was trying to get me outside, but I still don't remember what order things happened in. I don't remember if Peggy said, oh, I threw it out a window.
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start with.
That's right. She never actually attacked me out there.
So? What now?
But she was out there.
We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement.
Did Automod bleep something? I don't think I saw that. I don't think I saw Automod do anything.
Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
Peggy, calm your...
You're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take.
Sorry, bear with me. Animal Crossing, hands down. if you can get your hands on the Phoenix Wright trilogy, good place to start. They're the original games, they're very good, and they're on Switch.
We now believe the killer is actually a woman, one who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you.
See, I'm sad to say, but it's time to trust no one? Or we're neighbors, look out for each other. I mean, I don't really trust no one. I don't know. That's the thing. She's gonna try to get into people's, like, you know, places by being like, you know, oh, I'm a small lady. Probably. Yeah.
I'm sad to say, but it's time to trust no one. The killer was calling themselves Dawn.
Don't trust anyone called Dawn. This could be a fake name. In fact, I'm pretty sure it was. I think we know potentially the name of the original Dawn. Or of the person who played Dawn in that play. No one disrespects the sanity of Ricky's roller rink.
This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
$10 for those
Hey, we had
games
a
is a
call come
steal.
in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call.
Absolute steal for those games.
You're through to Forrest Nash on 189.16, The Scream.
Hey, man.
Murphy?
Murphy!
Damn straight.
What's going on, Murphy? You in danger again?
Nah, man. I've just been listening to the show here at home. And since you asked folks to call in if they could help out, well, I'm calling. I don't know if I can say as much as other folks have, but I figure I wouldn't be a good role model to Fernando if I didn't try to help, you know?
Thank you for the follow. Bop the crap out of him. You're a good father, appreciated. What did you get? I'm gonna say you're a good dad.
You're a good father, Murphy.
That's important.
Absolutely. Fernando's a lucky kid.
Oh, thanks. So, what do you want to know?
Well, what can you tell us?
I don't know, really.
All right. Well, do you know anything about the death of George Barrow?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay. What about the killer herself?
Herself? Man, I didn't get my ass kicked by a lady. The man I went toe-to-toe with was a man.
You heard the last call, right, Murphy?
Yep,
So you know it's a woman, and you were trained by a VHS, Murphy.
I know, but... Man, how could it have been a woman under that mask?
Let's just move on. Do you know anything about the history of the Whistling Man?
No, sir. Tonight's the first time I ever heard of him.
What?
I moved here 3 years ago, man. What do you want from me?
Murphy's trying to help.
Hey, man, no worries. Just thank you for trying.
Right. Sorry I couldn't help y'all more, man. Now, if you'd have asked me about gators...
Forrest, we have a call coming in.
Sorry, Murphy. I think that's all we've got time for right now.
All right. I'll catch y'all with the gator talk later. Night.
Well, folks, that was a bust. But perhaps our next caller has more they can tell us. Let's find out. This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore. I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
I don't know where to start. Is he still breathing? What happened? Does he need help?
Is he still breathing?
Yeah, but he's bleeding out fast. I really need help. Please.
Take a breath.
We'd been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden. He just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Oh no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed
Casey, was he talking to a woman?
I don't know. They had a mask and wore all black. That's all I know.
Fair.
Please, we need help here.
I'll get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out. I waited until they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait, why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" before they left, but please, he needs to get to the hospital. I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
Forrest, the ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
Can you tell us where your friend was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg!
What's your friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason Parker.
We'll be right back. Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
How can there only be one ambulance? I know it's a small town, but... Like, what if 2 people have a problem at the same time?
St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16. We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. But the ambulance is... well, you know.
I know, but please, we need something or he's going to die.
Forrest, listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you. You think you can handle that?
We don't really have much choice. Hit me.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding. Lay him down. Apply continuous pressure directly to the affected areas. When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get them comfortable. Apply pressure. Clean cloths when slowed. Got it, I think.
You said he was stabbed, right? If the object he was stabbed with is still in him, don't take it out. It's stopping the worst of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense, though. God, that was a lot of info. But I think we can handle this.
Glad you got it so far, because there's more to go.
I was totally fine until they mentioned, like, stabilizing the thing. It's like, oh, no. Keeping it in? Yeah, why not? That makes sense. Actually having to, like, secure it? No. No.
I'm still with you, Doc. What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast. If you applied a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it. Just apply another on top of it. If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right, don't replace bandages, elevate his legs, keep him warm and calm. This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding. Find someone to get him stabilized and get him here as quick as you can. Good luck.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still on line 1.
Hello? Hello, Forrest, are you there?
I'm here. How is Jason doing?
Badly. He's still bleeding. I need help. I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left, but he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg? It's gotta be hell. Should I pull it out?
Nope.
No, don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a team here. We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
hate looking at that knife. Yeah, it's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
So I know they mentioned securing the knife, but I feel like shouldn't our priority be the wound that's actually actively bleeding out? If the knife's there, it's there. Leave it, it's probably lodged in there, right? Logically? Agreed? Okay. I just want to make sure I was on the right track with that. Yeah, if he loses the leg, it's one thing, but the body, you know, the stomach is a bit more important.
Alright, I think we need to leave that knife alone.
All right. I'll just keep putting pressure on his stomach for now.
Forrest, can I have a word?
Casey, I'm gonna have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
Oh, sorry.
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right. She's
So-
probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
I don't like what Peggy's suggesting here, but... Forrest literally throwing paper balls. Okay. I haven't played the new Pokemon trading card game yet, no, but I'm excited to try it. She said she can't... I don't know if she said she can't drive or she doesn't have a car. I can't remember which of the two that was. It's probably both. Virginia is a doctor. I don't know... So, they're at Nancy? Did they say? Can't drive. Okay. Thank you for the follow. I'm sorry. Does anyone see... Okay, Nancy Drive is down here. Right? Down here, sorry. Where was the... Where was Virginia's place? The older woman who we talked to, who the frat boys saved. Where was she located again? I don't know if we ever got that information, because yeah, that's definitely an idea. But I just don't know how far away that is. We never learned their street, we don't know. Okay, so that's probably not the option. I hate to say it, but Ponty, can you make yourself useful? Oh, is it the end of your workday? It's already 6 here almost. Oh my god. Murphy, maybe? Where? I don't know if we learn where Murphy lives either. This is a very long stream. This is super duper long. A win-win, true.
Any suggestions, Peggy?
I might. A little before you started working here, K-Fam did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So, how does K-Fam's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers. I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Got it. I'll look through their files in Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
I don't think we have time for this.
Go on.
It's sensitive information. so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away. Right. There is something else.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, the future is floppy?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about floppy disks. Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have information on them. You put them in a computer and they do something.
Peggy, I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks. I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Thanks, Peggy.
Why do you...
I just have to look around.
Good. I'll patch my mic down to the office so you'll hear me over the intercom.
I don't like this for two reasons. One, why do you have that key? Why do you have the big boss's key? I guess technically being a key holder is fair. But then the next thing that's bothering me is we know Dawn, our friend Dawn, is on the loose right now. We don't know where Dawn is currently. The last time I came down here, I was pretty darn certain I knew where Dawn was. Now I don't. Now, she could be down here. But somehow... I think having a name makes it better. Weirdly enough for me. You sent a message? Super sus of Peggy, but doing the phone patch panel remotely in 87 would be difficult. Modern day that's easy as fuck, but back then it would have been hard. Phone patch panel. You mean like what she's doing with like the lines and stuff? Or Ace. Can I ask how much longer you think this is gonna go for, by the way? Because we're coming up for another ad break here, unfortunately. Which is why I can't hang up. True. I'm not sure if I should go on a break. Or if I could push through and continue to the ending. Been live for just about 8 hours. Which is crazy. I'm nearing the end. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind. Because at least then, like, you know, we could have a really quick stretch.